right, everybody, we're here at Gen Con, and I'm with Cynthia Landon. Am I saying your last name correctly?
Yes.
And
right.
you are with Meeple Source. So we're going to take a look a little bit at your products, but more importantly, you guys have a certain event coming up in a couple of days, I think. What do we got going on here?
I'm so excited about it. It's our next Kickstarter project, which is for character meeples. Our very first Kickstarter project 2.5 years ago was for character meeples, and it was a huge success, but you guys have been asking for characters for the last 2.5 years since then, and so now we're finally ready to make some more. So,
all right, so what are we going to feature this time around?
Well, we have awesome sets for Cult Express, for Vikings for Champions of Midgard. We have Cave People for Stone Age. We have a whole bunch of individual things like...
Let me ask you real quick. You already had cave people. Are we actually going to get them in our specific colors? I need a blue caveman.
You bet. I've been listening.
Yes, that's what I've been wanting all this time. And you've already got the bids for Champions of Midgard. So the Vikings, how are we going to get those? What are they going to look like?
Oh, gosh. Well, that's a surprise.
Oh, I love surprises.
You'll see them on Tuesday. We've been voting on some designs, but then we've tweaked them based on you guys' suggestions, and they look amazing.
So everybody's been voting on this, and I remember we talked a little bit off camera. You've had over 1,000 entries into this, right?
Yep, 1,000 plus people have
Now, will the voting still continue during the campaign, or has that been closed down?
As soon as the campaign launches, we will shut that down, but then you'll still be able to vote, make comments and suggestions in the project itself. Then everybody else can, it'll be like a little community.
Excellent, excellent. So what else are we going to feature in the campaign?
Well, we have some cool things like, dragons, owlbear, which we've had requested so many times, and all kinds of cool animals. Really just all the things that have been most suggested over the past 2.5 years, and especially in the voting over the past couple weeks.
Excellent.
So there's lots of cool things, some surprises that you did not see in the voting, and a lot of the favorites from the voting. And so please go and check it out on Tuesday when it launches. This is Tuesday, August 9th.
Yep.
Immediately after Gen Con, and it'll run for 30 days. And there'll be sets where you can pick individuals. There'll be sets where you can get random ones, just surprise me. And
everybody loves surprises.
We sell a lot of them on the website like that. A lot of people want random assortments that we'll pick good ones for you. But you can certainly pick exactly the ones that you want. And then, of course, AP sets for Carcassonne and other worker placement games will obviously be available, as well as the sets we've made for specific games. That'll be all in the project. It's going to be awesome.
You really seem like you're listening to your fans and getting a lot of feedback. And it seems like that's where you're kind of like, I guess, moving in that direction that you really want to make sure that you're giving the people what they want.
Of course. There's no point in making things unless people love it.
Amen.
So,
amen.
Yeah, all the time you can write us on meeplesource@gmail.com. I'm Cynthia, and I answer all the emails, and I'm definitely making notes of all the suggestions, and that's what we use to build our Kickstarter projects over the years is your suggestions, and we appreciate that. We couldn't think of it all ourselves, so thank you.
As the campaign continues, will more and more items be unlocked as it goes?
Absolutely, yeah. We have a lot of cool things. We have even a couple of extra special things. For example, Tasty Minstrel Games has sponsored a free meeple at 1,000 backers, which is definitely doable. A lot of our projects get that many backers, so that's definitely very possible. And that'll be a Tasty Minstrel Dargon, the little dragon that's so cute, dressed as a samurai, kind of commemorating the Yokohama that just
very
just finished
cool.
on Kickstarter recently. It's an amazing game, and so that's a really cool piece that we're happy to have. So that'll be available in the project from the beginning to choose as one of your characters, but once we get to 1,000 backers, they're sponsoring a free one for everybody in the whole project. So,
excellent. Well, I tell you what, everybody, if you are interested in checking all of this stuff out, just follow the link right there below, Cynthia's mouth right there. Just click on that. It's going to take you straight to the Kickstarter project, and you're going to be able to see it with your own 2 eyes. Cynthia, thank you so much for taking your time to meet with me.
Thank you.